story with hide and seek.
I'm not surprised at all to see Jitesh walk out fall of that wicket. Again, is one of those batters who plays spin really well. He's got a slip in place. We're going to get a single. Hope there's a count with that. Good strike rate of 151. He's one of those guys who knows how to finish off innings and matches. Rather quiet last season for Jitesh.
So spot any green dot around you and win tickets to the Tata IPL Finals. Spot, snap and share your green dots on Instagram by tagging at green.ball. The more you share, the better your chances of winning. Oh, that's clean. That's gone many a mile. When he hit it and got the elevation, you knew that was going big. These are some useful and listed moves. Down, wings off, and he's telling us so. It's a little flick of the wrist at the end. Oh, that is just a joy to watch. He was at 17 when he was put down by Huda. A straightforward chance of Jadeja.
This is how you play bowlers like Pathirana, slinky bowlers. Don't move your feet too much and make sure they don't go across, especially. That's what he's doing now. Staying in the crease, just making sure his front foot toe is open and pacing down the pitch.
Well, we had a fan poll question for you earlier. Which of these two franchise fans are the most passionate? And the answer is CSK. 53-47, so only by just. This place is maybe a
They're actually good hits. Yeah, that fan poll come in. It's not just here. It's the whole of India. Which is what is painted in yellow, right? It's obvious.
CSK. Mumbai Indians. Huge fan following. Pulled away in the gap. Once again, a good end to the over. Yes, good hits by Jadesh. 167 for 4.
छी, इससे बढ़िया लड्डू तो मैं बना देता। चलो चलो सामान उठाओ जल्दी करो। मेरे पीछे आओ। हाँ चूल्हा का है। उपमा जी 50 किलो बनाने रात तक तो हो जाएगा।
तू पोकर खेलता है क्या?
जो लाइफ में खेलता है वो पोकर भी खेल सकता है। Download the Pokerbazi app now.
This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
A little hello, baby, how do you?
196, what they'll be looking for. A little over 200. Khalil back into the attack. Oh, what a shot that is again. One bounce. Over the rope, another half century. For the captain. It's 2 out of 2. Oh, what a way to bring it up. Really quality shot there.
Leading from the front, the skipper. Him being out there was always going to be very, very important for RCB, and he's done it again. 50 off 30. He's still out there.
They give Martin first 50. Did really well in that first game with his intent against KKR. Close and good touch. Sometimes you get that slice of luck going your way when the catch was put down, but he's not the draw after that. Some cracking shots.
And that pressure in terms of getting what you want to do. Absolutely. What it feels is both captains want to first. You think about this round. Deep. Looking at this, and I'm looking at the projections. They're going to get if these two could stay in. That's the key. That's going to hurt. But I'm looking at projections, and sort of around that 10, you're getting close to 200. And that sort of territory here, as we know, is quite tough here at Chatbot. And then hashtag stats guru, and I'm looking at you, Raj. Is that true in terms of RCB at this venue? They've only won here once, way back in 2008. That is obscene. To think of the Arsenal that they've had, in terms of batting, I'm thinking, but Pat Thurston post a big total. I know it spins here. We know it's traditionally a lowish score, 160 to 175. But this is looking good tonight.
Spun away. Straight to him. This time it's him. It's Jadeja. He's not going to miss out. Khalid strikes. These two are getting each other well. Sight.
Another slower delivery. Nakata. The wind of the band. For a while, I've heard Jesus misjudged it. He was hanging back for a very long time.
कि खेलो Pro, the power of yes and no.
I can be on this platform may be highly forming or financially risky, participate responsibly.
A little hello Heather, how do you do? And in that moment it's just me and you. There's so many words left to say.
Start your story with hide and seek.
So still 14 balls to go. On a board 186. Behind 200 lead. First ball gets it away from the boundary. Nicely played, very intentional.
Yeah, that's what he's about, David the Big Aussie. Throwing down and closing things out. He's a wonderful striker and really good in these final overs of the T20. Strong, big, with extra leverage. No boundary big enough.
No signal, 18 gone, 176 for 5. Just a review being taken though.
Standing on the next stump. I think it's inside the trunk line though. Not ready. We have a review for white not even on field. It's a fair delivery regarding the feet. The batter has moved a little bit outside off stump. We have a revised white guideline. Roll it through. Okay, can freeze it here. The ball is well within the white guideline. Nitin, you can stay with your fair delivery call. It's a fair delivery. Thank you.
So delivery fair, 176 for 5.
सर ये हमारी टीम का बेस्ट प्लेयर बन सकता है। अच्छा तो बता रणबीर 11 का विकेट गिरेगा तो सेलिब्रेट कैसे करेगा?
सेलिब्रेट नहीं करूंगा सर, कान के नीचे बजाऊंगा।
तेरी
So here's Patirana. So 2 wickets in quick succession. Two set players dismissed. Jiten Sharma first and now Rajat Patirana from fine hand.
Quick to look at Yorker. The angle seam and just tails fractionally, closing down the angle. Smart. Carrot says, hold your horses, this is mine. Good bowling, good catching, good dismissal. Fine hand, 51 from 32. Now the challenge is a 176 for 6.
A little hello Heather, how do you do? And in that moment it's just me and you. There's so many words left to speak.
Start your story with hide and seek.
Sky, आजा। यार गाड़ी नहीं
176 for 6. Very capable of using the long handle in these final overs. Ronald Pandya can give it a whack. He's out here because of this.
Enough was inside the circle, I believe. The intention was to go over mid-off, but in the end, Slicing it a little too much, but good catch. Good clear calling. Communication from Sam Curran.
Swing into this. So, Danny, you did the pitch report with Adelaide. You said 160. He did all of rice. Would be right. 170. He'll get some curry. So it's 176 now. 190. You'll get 2 helpings of rice and curry. And if they reach 200, some payasam as well.
But what did I say at the end? Big. Let's go big. Because Haydos can go big. He's a big fella. He's very hungry. Are you here, Matty? You're going to dinner. Looks good service, doesn't it? Sliding on. Just saying that even on Sunday, Shane Watson was with me. The triple. First game up there against the MIs. And what sheen about. So consciously, not just trying to make it all about the face off and all that sort of pushing scenarios. Good to see, good surface. Good. What's approaching 180? Who knows?
Again, checked in the air. Again, into the hands of the fielder. This time, without making no mistake. So wickets continue to tumble. 2 in the over for Patirana.
Very clever. When you're manning and you're mixing up your pace, walkers, you change the pace of the cutters. It's always tough, as we can always appreciate. You manning, and you've got to go for it. Final deliveries, take a bow, he says, I will. I've got a couple. So, 0, look, no, 177 for 7.
आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा माय 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनना और हर दिन फर्स्ट प्राइज में पाओ 1 2 3 माय 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 करोड़ पाओ माय 11 सर्कल में आजा माय 11
ना
चार्जर खाली बा लगा दो ना तो चार्जर
Straight to the fielder. This is turning out to be an outstanding innings. He's conceded just
चलो
1
मैं भी
run.
ड्राप कर लूँ
He's taken a couple of wickets. This was the first one. Krunal Pandya. Excellent stuff. Just 1 conceded, 2 wickets taken. It's 177 for 7.
आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा माय 11 सर्कल पर अपनी टीम बनाओ और हर दिन फर्स्ट प्राइज में पाओ 1 करोड़ नहीं 2 करोड़ नहीं 3 करोड़ माय 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 करोड़ पाओ माय 11 सर्कल में आजा माय 11 सर्कल में आजा माय 11 सर्कल इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है जिम्मेदारी से खेल हमारा गर्दन छिल गया इनको शॉट का पड़ा है सर एक बार आप इसे ट्राई कीजिए यहाँ चिलिक कार्ड अब अनुभवी सेल्फी कोन के साथ
So Sam Curran, he's got the experience. He's done the job in the past. Mixing up Yorkers, slower deliveries, off cutters. This is a good period when CSK in the last 10 deliveries or so. One stage it looked as if 190, even 200 was on the cards. Coming up to all Gujarat Titans, Mumbai Indians.
चलिए खाना खाएं।
Just
Wicket at the kitchen sink when he was 2 minutes too early.
อืม
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the slowest delivery of this innings. Slower than the spinners at point line.
real change is not. This is all come off up inside. It's interesting. It's gutsy because Tim David is so powerful straight and over long off.
This cutscene took 35k off that last ball. Oh, he's got over that. It's a 6. Big man, it's in the swing. So picks it up nicely.
Half the over gone, just like that. There is a maximum. 183 for the 7. Really do want to try and get as close as you can to the 200, but it's a sensational slow.
That's the question. First of all, he's under this. Then he pulls this quicker one and gets punished.
Again, slow delivery. This time he's got hold of it. High into the night sky. Clears the screen.
इधर है
Consecutive 6s here for the big man.
No fielders there. Can't have a photo of fans, folks. It's just so
15 में कुत्ती
उसमें सब वहाँ पे लाइव लगा कर आए हैं। चलिए
none of the pace would change off. It's still reaching. He's 6'5".
हम्म,
हम्म,
2 6s and 2 balls. Suddenly, 189.
चलिए खाना
2 more such hits. It's 200. Good target. Yes. 3 on the trot. 195 now. This will be massive for the RCB dugout. When you finish the last over in this fashion, it lifts you up.
He's just stopping Tim David now. It's got the measure of Sam Curran. The quicker one, the slower. This one, quicker one again, for back of length. But that's his go-to area, down the ground, irrespective of the length. 3 and 3.
Boundary, 200 target. 6 target over 200.
आवे चाहिए भाई
Well, he looks the favourite at the moment to crack another one, the way he's going. Change in angle, over the wicket. He'll have to ball it again. It's 196 now.
The bowler at the IPL. Yeah. Challenging gig. Yeah, he's missed his length there, Curran. Slower ball to reach Anthony David. And length on, wow. Let's get that.
196, the deserted sight. This is it. No signal from the umpire. There is a review. Suppose they have one, they take it. It's taking a chance with the players walking off. In fact, they all know that it's a fair delivery. It's exhausting the reviewer's left.
It's a fair delivery regarding the feet. It's clearly below the head.
That's fair. 196 for 7 from 20. And the target when they come out will be 197. And I'm sure when Das looked at 196, they'll accept it with both hands.
Well, they definitely would have, especially how things were in those middle overs, and especially
almost the end of the innings as well. That over from Pathirana. Suddenly we're thinking of maybe even getting to 180, 185 would be a little bit of an issue. But that last over, 19 coming off it. Make sure RCB got a good total, 196.
That's it.
This broadcast on Jio Hotstar is co-presented by My 11 Circle. Circle में आजा. Co-powered by Kappa Energy. Energy का blast super fast. Mirna Opus Paints. Dunia को रंग. And Pokerbazi. You hold the cards. In association with Britannia Wink and Cow Thick Shakes. Fast, safe and reliable payments with Google Pay. Lay's. Flavors of the world. Kamla Pasand. Anokha Swad. Parle Platina Hide and Seek. Gillette Mark 3. Arun Ice Creams. Mutual funds. Sahi hai. Thumbs up. Dum hai to dikha. And Google search. ढूंढोगे तो जानोगे.
सृष्टि का नियम जो है हो जाएगा.
Out firing on all cylinders. 32 in quick succession. Good hand from Patidar, 51. And in the end, David, 22 from it. So good batting performance. They'll take this after they were put into bat. Just a wobble in the middle, but a good finish from Tim David. 22 from 8. For CSK, Noor Ahmed bowled beautifully once again. Noor, well done. You enjoy bowling on the surface. 4 in the first game. You've got the purple cap. You can put that on now. 7 wickets in total. 3 wickets again today. Talk us through your bowling performance.
Well, truly grateful for the purple cap. I hope I keep it until the end of the tournament. The wicket was much better today than the previous match. So I think we bowled well. Hope to chase it down the target.
Did you have to do something different today as opposed to the first game because you said the pitch was different?
There wasn't that much turn today, but I just wanted to bowl a bit backup lane deliveries, which helped me a lot.
You have a good understanding with your wicketkeeper, don't you? The way he stumps.
Yeah, I feel lucky to have a miss behind the stump.
And what do you think of the score? 196. Is it chaseable?
Well, the wicket looks better. I think we need a good start, and then we can chase it, inshallah.
And you got the wicket of Virat Kohli. You would have enjoyed that.
Of course, yeah. Everyone will enjoy it.
Okay, well done today. You're having a good tournament. And look after that purple cap.
Thank you.
Yes, Noor Ahmed, 7 wickets for him. See, the Khalil, I thought, did a very good job. Was brought in at the right time. Between overs, 4 overs, 1 for 28. Ashwin started off in power play, just 2 overs for him. But Noor, once again, getting the breakthroughs in the middle overs, which I think he might just do right through this tournament. 4 overs, 3 for 36. And Pathirana, 2. Coming back from injury, doing a good job. 2 for 36 from him.
So this is what's the CSK need now. 197 on a good batting surface. They need to go at 9.85 to get another win under the belt.
Ruturaj Gaikwad put RCB into bat, and Rajat Patidar led by example. It was a solid assault to kick things off, but there was some Mahi magic to send Phil Saul back to the dugout. In walks in the RCB captain, Virat Kohli, 31. He showed that intent. Unfortunately, it wasn't his day. He held out to deep with wickets, and Noor Ahmed picked up another 3 for Rajat Patidar. Got up his 50, his first 50 as RCB captain. 3 sixes in the end from Tim David, and RCB have got 21 more than what Shane Watson had predicted. Welcome to Cool Fans Match Center Live, powered by SBI. Rajat Patidar, some exquisite shots in his first 50 as RCB captain, but tonight he managed to defy the spin trial. Oh, he certainly did. He really is something to watch. He makes it look very easy. Look, you can see how well he times the ball. He's got some serious power to burn. And there's one shot in particular, sort of flick shot that he played over mid-on was something, just so much flair. That one. And then he played a back foot shot as well. Yeah, he's got an array of shots. It's something very special. So whether the wicket's turning, whether it's not, tonight would have suited him for sure. There wasn't as much turn in this serves as everyone sort of thought there would be, and he certainly capitalised on it. That was a beautiful innings to be able to help through those middle overs. RCB get above 175, and they certainly did. 196.
Sitting in our lounge and having dinner, and Shane Watson. That innings from Virat Kohli, 31 of 30. But the one thing that you can't doubt is that aggressive intent that he showed throughout that innings. It's not his day.
Yeah, it was actually an interesting type of innings from Virat. It was very frantic, which normally you don't see. Even when Virat scores quickly in T20 cricket, he's not playing as many shots to be able to really get his innings going. So you can see he's probably trying a little bit too hard to assert his dominance on this game tonight. So look, in the end, he did a good job, as in got his team through the power play without any damage at all. But he just wasn't able to find his timing on this pitch. That he would have been going into this game, he'd have been thinking, okay, this pitch is going to turn, the ball's going to hold more. All the work that he would have done in the lead up to this game would have been all around predicting that the pitch was going to turn, but actually didn't seem to turn too much at all. And just he was moving around a lot more than what I've seen in the past, and it just meant he wasn't able to get a lot of balls out the middle of his bat.
And Gaikwad was quick to bring in someone like Ashwin 22nd over, and eventually he got out to Trevor. What stood out in that approach against three spinners tonight?
In the end, RCB in general, they've done a brilliant job against the three spinners. Ashwin went for 11 and over. Jadeja went for nearly 11
They
and
didn't
over.
complete their quota, both of them.
Exactly. And Noor Ahmed went for 36 off his 4. So everything that would have been talked about from RCB was more so not letting the spin trio to get into the game. And they'd have been doing that, they'd have been talking about that from a wickets point of view. But to be able to score the amount of runs off the spin trio as well is something that's allowed them to be able to elevate that total up to 196.
And emotions are running high at the Chepauk, but emotions will run high in Ahmedabad tomorrow. Hardik Pandya returns for Mumbai Indians, but Hardik Pandya returns to the venue where he lifted that IPL trophy, captaining the Gujarat Titans. What a game that is going to be. 6:30 onwards, live from Ahmedabad. Right, 197 is what Chennai Super Kings needs to get. Just turning our focus back to this match at the Chepauk. And once again, Rachin Ravindra coming off a purple patch, but Ruturaj Gaikwad, a terrific record at home, up against Hazelwood, Bhuvi, and more importantly, someone like Yash Dayal. That left-arm pace is going to be a threat.
Yeah, a left-arm pacer certainly is a threat. Look, it is interesting for me that Ruturaj is batting at number 3. He's a special opener. That's his best position. That's where he scored his most runs. So, look, I was surprised in the first game that Tripathi, who's come into CSK, has gone straight in to open the batting. But Ruturaj Gaikwad, he really is. He is something very special. And these conditions, these batting conditions here in Chennai are going to suit him down to the ground as well. Even when it's turning, he scores runs. But when that pitch is a bit more flatter, then Ruturaj is going to really come into his own. Again, I'd love to see him open, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
Right. His partner, not his partner, don't know. We'll find out. Rachin Ravindra runs in the Champions Trophy, runs in that first game. He guided CSK to victory with a brilliant knockout. What do you want to see from him tonight?
Oh, just his normal batting, just reacting to the ball coming down. He is something very, very special. He's one of my favourite players to be able to watch. His clarity of thought, and it was just a matter of time before he really put all those pieces together. We've seen in Test cricket, especially in one-day cricket, to find the rhythm that he needs to, the tempo that he needs to have in a T20 game. And he was close to it the other night. He batted really nicely against MI. And once he just finds exactly what that recipe is going to be, then I believe he's just going to absolutely dominate this IPL for a long period of time, because his ability to be able to hit quicks, to take on the quick bowlers, but then also his skill to be able to take on the spinners as well. But Josh Hazelwood's going to be a handful. His economy rate, he takes wickets. what can't Josh Hazelwood do? Josh Hazelwood knows the Chepauk really well. This is where he became a brilliant T20 bowler. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is in for RCB as well. 196 is what RCB managed. Now it's over to the Chennai Super Kings to chase down 197, make it 2-2, or is the jinx coming to an end for RCB?
वेटिंग में स्काई आजा यार गाड़ी नहीं मिल रही जाएंगे कैसे ओए सिचुएशन को मत करो ब्लेम टाटा आईपीएल देखो करो एसयूवी क्लेम पर कैसे My11 सर्कल प्रेजेंट्स जीतो दंगनादा टाटा आईपीएल देखो जीतो टैप पे जवाब दो जीतो एसयूवी और बहुत कुछ और बड़ा जीतो तो My11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और जीतो फर्स्ट प्राइज 3 करोड़
आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Or get your hands on somebody else. Maybe a little bit scared. Scared about what that means. Retribution. That's the closest any of us will ever get to justice.
शुभमन गिल हार्दिक पांड्या जबरदस्त महासंग्राम मुकाबला है ये टक्कर का
Incredible rivalry is also possible. Tata IPL, GT versus MI, 29th March at 6:30 p.m. Only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
The ancestors believed there is an ancient island hidden in a storm. If I can set foot on its sands, I can reconnect the people of the entire ocean. Let's break a curse.
Disney's Moana 2.
The sky's the limit. You can do this. I know.
To a week of new memories.
I hope you enjoy Thailand.
Something is odd. I'm a little freaked out.
I think you're so bad.
Rajasthan's Generation Gold is ready to take on Chennai's Generation Gold. Who will dominate this clash? Tata IPL, RR versus CSK, 30th March at 6:30 p.m. Mighty Titans know how to land a knockout punch. Ruthless Mumbai know how to give a fitting reply. Who will win the battle of hard hitters? Tata IPL.
Match 8 here in 2025 of the Tata IPL. The Super Kings hosting the Royal Challengers Bengaluru, who've put runs on the board. 196 of them to be precise. It's a stat going around. They've not won here against CSK since 2008. That is extraordinary. Look here at this scorecard. Look at the double figures. Everyone there getting into double figures who had a go apart from Krunal, who had to come in those end overs and slog a bit. But Timmy David with that cameo at the end was useful, and the skipper himself did the half century, the top score. Phil Salt was explosive in the power play. Noah Ahmed was very good too with his 3-foot. So the target, 197. The asking, fractionally under 10s from the get-go.
चेन्नई या बेंगलुरु, कौन सी बनेगी सब टिकट टीम? वही जिसमें हो बैटर्स मैजेस्टिक, बॉलर्स फैंटास्टिक और फील्डर्स सॉलिडिस्टिक, और जिसके फैंस होंगे फुल और एनर्जेटिक। आपकी एनर्जी टिक है ना? नहीं तो झट से स्नैक्स मंगाइए आपकी फेवरेट ऐप से और पेमेंट करें गूगल पे से। कैच द मैच रश आवर रिवॉर्ड्स ऑन गूगल पे और सपोर्ट करें अपनी पसंदीदा टीम को। #सब टिक है टीम के साथ। आपने लकी ड्रॉ में कार जीती है, होम डिलीवरी होगा मात्र 1000 रुपया में। कार? मैं तो आपके ऑफिस आके रुकूंगा। ऑफिस जामपुर में है सर। मैं तो हमेशा से जामपुर ही जाना चाहता था। तू पोकर खेलता है क्या? जो लाइफ में खेलता है वो पोकर में खेल सकता है। Download the Pokerbazi app now. This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
But not this season anymore. They've got a really good balanced side this season, RCB.
He's one of them. Yeah, part of that bowling lineup when you think about Bhuvaneshwar Kumar coming back all those years there at the Sunrisers to RCB, Hazelwood, Bhuvaneshwar. So you think about a little pace off. Brunel, Pandya, sure, Liam Livingston and mixes it up a little. So certainly got some experience there, Yashdale. So let's see what they can do here to try and defend 196. And given that Tim David boshed 3 sixes off Sam Curran, it just lifts the unit as a whole when you go into the break between innings. So this man here is up there. I think he's 4th on the all-time list. There's a couple of guys actually on 181. Let's see what Booty can do tonight against Ravindra and Tripathi. Let's see if he can create a bit of a party here in Rahul. So we'll start with Booty. More than likely a bit of Josh Hazelwood at the other end, but you never know. It might be a bit of pace and spin. Change things up, variety. We'll just wait and see. Slippers in, as we're going to have the reply from CSK. There's that famous shape, Darren Gunga.
Indeed, and that's his USP, unique selling point when it comes to Bhuvaneshwar Kumar opening the bowling in white ball cricket and more so in the IPL. 11 wickets last season for SRH and now he's here in red. First game of the season, didn't play that first match against KKR. And he will want to make a statement with the ball.
As ever, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, that beautiful presentation of the scene. So, brave little single, but good call from Tripathi. Said, Rachi, I'm here. Come through.
That's the thing about Rahul Tripathi, isn't it? He's so fidgety. He's always moving around. Good early call to open the account.
Time for Tripathi. So, right-hander now. Let's see the mode here from Bhuvi. Through the gate, or just the other way. Shape one away with the slip in. Yeah, went with the outie. Just a little too short, that's all.
We've looked at the record between these two sides and the dominance that CSK has shown over the years. But if you take the context of the Tata IPL in the last 5 years, we've had 4 different winners. So that in itself speaks to the parity across both teams. That's why I feel tonight, with this score from RCB 196, and with the quality of bowlers, they have a very good chance of securing their second win here. Matthew Hayden alluded to it whilst I was talking about the importance of batting well first. This is a different bowling lineup by RCB this season. You think of Josh Hazelwood and his impeccable lines and lengths, and then Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, that skill to swing the new ball with good control. You don't often find that, and then that wealth of experience that he brings too. Well, just on that experience, no man has taken more wickets in the power play in IPL history than this fellow. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, been told 72 to date out of that 181, so very impressive for this fellow. Let's see how much longer it can continue for. Let's not forget Pranal Pandya, quite underrated but very effective. He's a defensive type spinner in the middle phase. Conditions here might suit him. Flashing blade, over the slips. Region saves the over away. Boundary to finish the first at sim for none after one.
आपने लकी ड्रॉ में कार जीती है, होम डिलीवरी होगा मात्र 1000 रुपया। कार? मैं तो आपके ऑफिस आके रुकूंगा। ऑफिस जामपुर में है सर। मैं तो हमेशा से जामपुर ही जाना चाहता था।
तू पोकर खेलता है क्या?
लाइफ में खेलता है, वो पोकर में खेल सकता है। Download the PokerBaazi app now.
This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
विबिल में गुलिस्तां की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ गुले तो जी ललचाए। विबिल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Rajasthan's Generation Gold is ready to take on Chennai's Generation Gold. Who will dominate this clash? Tata IPL, RR vs CSK, 30th March at 6:30 p.m.
Hazelwood opening up this movie. Radio. Tim David, how much did you enjoy that final over?
Well, the first half or the second half?
Well, I think the second half, we're getting it a little tee off.
Yeah,
In the middle of it.
it was nice. It was nice to get a couple out of the middle. Felt like I wasn't going to get a hit for a while, so luckily got out and managed to get hold of them for a couple.
How's your back with that slower ball?
Oh, gee, I swung about twice. That one's come out of the telephone box from Sam, so bit of a new ball, but it was good fun.
He's not quite ready here, Tripathi.
Yes.
The movement and the noise happening out in the middle. Here comes Hazelwood.
Catch it!
That's it! Let's go! There we go! The big guy, Hazelwood. He's a captain for Tripathi first up here. Spoke about the impact Hazelwood could have in the bowling unit, and straight away he penetrates with the wicket of Tripathi. A little extra bounce, ball getting onto him quicker than he thought, and he spoons one to Salt. Important wicket, early breakthrough for RCB. And it's Tripathi just getting 5 tonight. It's 8 for 1.
देखो वेटिंग में स्काई आजा यार गाड़ी नहीं मिल रही जाएंगे कैसे ओए सिचुएशन को मत करो ब्लेम टाटा आईपीएल देखो करो एसयूवी क्लेम पर कैसे माय 11 सर्कल प्रेजेंट्स जीतो तंगनादा टाटा आईपीएल देखो जीतो टैप पे जवाब दो जीतो एसयूवी और कुछ और बड़ा जीतना हो तो माय 11 सर्कल में अपनी टीम बनाओ और जीतो फर्स्ट प्राइज 3 करोड़
आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा, आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा. Hey.
Hello, I always wanted a brother.
Wow, God.
Now the home side. Skipper's out in the centre. And that radar from Hazelwood is always there and thereabouts. Rutteridge, not quite. He's out in the middle, and a bit of responsibility on those shoulders and a bit chase tonight.
Got a little too hot for him. Rahul Tripathi way up on the back sticker. Maybe hit it twice on its way to fifth on.
that's a good seed. Lovely with an extra bounce through to the keeper.
Tim, only 8 deliveries faced by you tonight. If you had to put on a bowler's cap, bowling second.
Yeah, it's very important we mix pace, and when you do bowl that change of pace, you bowl it into the pitch. You don't just let it slide out. Obviously, these boys are so skillful with the seam and swing up front, so we're going to make use of that, and then when it's time to change ups.
Yes, that new ball.
Doctor Sumo 6, especially the slow one, the first one, all right, was kind of full toss on your legs, but the second one, the slower delivery, you had to reach for it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's it's very different conditions for what I've grown up playing out here in Chennai, so it's been really important. I've been in the IPL a couple of years playing in India. You try to work on a few things. It's really important to stay connected to the ground, and for me to kind of have a swing, hold your base, catch it
Into the night sky. And gone! 2-0 in one over of Hazelwood. Celebration City, and look at the smiles on RCB. Once again, whether it's Chepauk or it's Brisbane, it doesn't really matter. When Hazelwood is bowling, he will get that extra bounce. That accounts for Ruturaj here tonight as well. The extra bit of bounce and that pace. Getting the height, but not really the distance. Second wicket of the over. This is a big one. Skipper gone. Ruturaj gone without scoring. 8 for 2 CSK.
आगे आपका नया बिरला स्पिन
नया इंटीरियर पेंट नॉट स्मार्ट एट ऑल वो खरीदो जो सब खरीदते
नया बिरला बस 10% फ्री पेंट देता है देखो
दिमाग मत लगा वो
तुमको जमाने से पीछे चलने दो आप चुनो नया बिरला ओपस पेंट्स
And that's a 6.
When boys hit a 6 you get 66% off keep checking the match to order your favorites
ये कहानी है एक ऐसे राजा की जिसे विरासत की रोशनी नहीं तन्हाइयों की विरासत मिली हालात की आंधियों से उठा मुफासा एक सच्चा राजा ये कहानी है मुफासा
2 down in the power play. You don't want to lose 3 in that first 6. So now Deepak Hooda is out in the middle rather earlier than he would have liked. Stuart Ratchet. And we keep going about this. The bounce is just so evident. 2, 6, 5, 6, 6. And you've got to fetch it from that line. Always a challenge. And to the big side of the ground, 70 odd metres there in that pocket. It's about 71, 72, just into there, deep backward square. Plan worked. They're careful, look after the bowler. What was the top, what was the vibe for going out there straight away with the chase?
Sorry, Danny, you probably picked the worst ground in world cricket to have a mic in the middle. I missed you that one.
Very loud, of course. What was a quick discussion before you came out as a side?
Yeah, it was just about making use of these conditions. Obviously, we've seen what worked for them with the ball, and we've got very experienced bowlers, but also very skillful. So communicating what we thought the best plan was, and making sure that we don't give these guys a quick, easy start. And they've started pretty well.
I'm sure it's not surprising that Hazelwood did come up with 2 wickets, you know quite well. How did you find his moment?
Yeah, he's such a skillful bowler, experienced. And And to be honest, he's come over here. He's very fresh. He's bowling beautifully at the moment. So let's keep that going deep into the tournament. Timbo, you've been here a bit. What about the rivalry? What about this big clash? Talk about that much? To be honest, I heard this morning that RCB hadn't beaten Chennai here at home since 2008. So, it'd be nice to get one early off in the season for us. You need a bit of luck in this game. The old fringe cut. So Deepak Huda to get up to the way. Geez, they needed that. Timbo, if you can still hear me, thank you so much for joining us here on the mic, mate. Thanks, fellas. Nice to have you out here with me. Yeah. So loud. Don't show up a little late. Yes, CSK would need some now. After the previous over from Eastwood. More fresh air. He's moving. 3 down. 13 for 2.
Sky, आजा। यार गाड़ी नहीं मिल रही, जाएंगे कैसे? ओए, सिचुएशन को मत करो प्ले। टाटा आईपीएल देखो, करो एसयूवी प्ले। पर कैसे? My 11 Circle presents जीतो दम दनादन। टाटा आईपीएल देखो, जीतो टैप पे। जवाब दो, जीतो एसयूवी और बहुत कुछ। और बड़ा जीतना हो तो My 11 Circle पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और जीतो फर्स्ट प्राइज 3 करोड़।
आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा।
Mighty Titans know how to land a knockout punch. Ruthless Mumbai know how to give a fitting reply. Who will win the battle of hard hitters? Tata IPL, GT versus MI, 29th March.
Hazelwood fresh off 2 and 1 over. She's going to fight through extra in the big side of the ground.
One of the best top order batters in the world given the moment, especially young batters. That's because of his lot of runs scored on that level, his technique and his appetite for run scoring. So it shows that class. That on the bounce after a bowler has taken 2 innings with the ball.
That's what he's about, Hazelwood. That's what he comes back at you with. Because, as Tim David just said on the mic, such a skilled bowler with a new ball. Seems slightly scrambled, and it just goes either way. With that bounce, and look out.
And that's the thing, when you're playing against Eastwood, he's going to be coming at you all the time. He's not going to leave that line and length. As a batter, you've got to try and do something. If you look at that pitch map, look at that grouping there. That's very, very important from a batter's point of view to get it off that length.
And the 2 Ds, 2 DGs. From your batting perspective, what would you do against Josh Hazelwood?
Well, that length is a length. Places you as a batter in that position where you're neither confident to go forward or play back into no man's land, so to speak. So it's either you take a little bit of a risk, get a little bit out of the crease to try and come for the bounce, or stay back deep. Again, it's about playing on instinct, assessing conditions, putting pressure back onto the bowler.
Deep, playing deep.
And now